If you're actually paying attention to hip hop right now, not just what's trending and what's being pushed, these are 3 songs that actually matter right now. These aren't even the biggest songs that are out here. However, these are songs that actually matter. They actually mean something right now in terms of what that overall record is producing. These 3 songs are a good representation of what's going on in hip hop. The first song is going to be Warehouse 4. So this song is by Benny the Butcher and Fuego Bass. Fuego Bass is signed to Benny the Butcher. He's signed to his Black Soprano Family label. As a result, they obviously collaborated before numerous times. They both are great rappers, obviously. And as a result, they have multiple songs that they call The Warehouse. So there's a Warehouse 1 and 2, there's a Warehouse 3, and there's a Warehouse 4. On Warehouse 4, this just came out on their collab tape or album. This song is also featuring Rick High and OT The Real. And I think this song is chef's kiss. And part of the reason why I stated, this is simply what consistency sounds like. Like they're not chasing anything. You still hear hunger, you still hear a point being established, but they're not chasing anything. They don't need to. It's simply about refining the sound over time. To me, this is like pure hip hop. Keyword to me, that might be controversial or whatever, but I feel like this is pure modern hip hop at its core. You feel me? And I personally love what Benny is doing. I think what he's doing in terms of his Black Soprano Family label is very underrated. What Benny is doing is what leadership in hip hop looks like when it stays intact. He's moving how he should be moving with what he got going on. It's a perfect blend of him and 3 of his top artists. For one, the production is beautiful. It's a sample heavy production. He is refining what he has built over the past decade. Warehouse 4, definitely recommend. We know I can't play the whole song on YouTube and all that, unfortunately. It is a sample based beat. So you got that going on. It's a loop, it's beautiful. Producer named High Honors produced the Warehouse 4. So if you was interested in who produced it, there goes that information. So obviously with these types of rap artists, the vocals are the focal point. The production is a sampled loop, beautiful, but we here for the bars, you feel me? We here for the bars and the street trapping references, you feel me? Warehouse 4 is a controlled cipher. This is simply a controlled cipher at its final form. That's why it matters. A lot of rappers are doing more collaborations with other similar artists. And instead of just 2 people being on a song, we are seeing a trend in hip hop currently where it's like 4 people on a song, or 3 or 5 or 6 people on a song. So that's why outside of who they are and what they're doing in particular, that's why this song matters right now. So again, Warehouse 4, Benny the Butcher and Fuego Bass featuring Rick High, OT The Real. Black Soprano Family. So song number 2 is going to be Prince and Apollonia by Rock Marciano. So if you know anything about Rock Marciano, you know you here for the bars, you feel me? And you here for a beautiful, luxurious instrumental or beat or production, you feel me? Either created by him, production to me, because I don't want to call it a beat because it's not any drums. There's no drums, you feel me? So I don't like calling productions or instrumentals necessarily beats when there's not really any drum there. This particular instrumental is more so a classical instrumental, like it's classical music, and he's rapping on classical music to the point where if you check out the video, if you haven't seen a music video, I do recommend, but the music video, he has ballerinas and it's black and white. He is the definition of refinement. Everything is stripped down, but still feels beyond complete. So he's one of the perfect definitions when an artist builds his own, when he builds his own world and lets you in it, opposed to trying to fit into yours. You feel me? Whatever chaotic world you might have going on. And the thing is with Rock, hard time truly understanding this, but Rock isn't for everybody. You have to have, you feel me, that ear. Prince and Apollonia matters. So the last song that I'm going to bring up, that I'm going to say that matters right now, Now, this is going to be completely different from the other two songs. There's a chance that if you like those other two songs and you love those other two songs, you might not like this song. Most people don't have that diverse of an ear. However, I do recommend it in terms of what currently matters in hip hop right now. And so I'm going to present a new song by the artist known as Nine Vicious. So the song that I'm recommending that I believe matters right now is Purple Swag by Nine Vicious. And let me tell you why. Me personally, right, I have to give a quick disclaimer, okay? And I have to do this because I understand where people be coming from with their thought process, because I used to be there too when it comes to someone like this artist. So if you're not familiar with Nine Vicious, then, and if you care to know who that is, you can look him up, right? Do you? Typically, I would like his type of music in a lot of circumstances. However, who he is, how he carries himself as a man, oh no, most times I'm not even trying to look in your direction. So the thing is with Nine Vicious that I recently learned when I took the time out to listen to his music, this nigga is talented. And the thing, so look, right? This man, Nine Vicious, not a lyricist by any means necessary, you feel me? I'm fine with that. I don't care about that. But his production is crazy. He makes all his own beats, produces and raps and engineers all his music. And I thought that was pretty impressive, you feel me? Especially because his production is what is trending in the underground, you feel me? To me, he's like, well, for one, he signed a Young Thug. So if you like Young Thug or don't like him, he's like a mini version of Young Thug. If you know A$AP Rocky, you know A$AP Rocky's old classic song Purple Swag. So he remixed Purple Swag. He actually remixed a lot of like mid-2000 songs, which I thought was interesting because I haven't really seen anyone do that. Like most people still remixing like early Y2K songs, but he remixing songs from like 2012. He's sampling the sample. A lot of people, you know, be mad about that or whatever. I'm not too mad at it. It's an easy cheat code, I'll tell you that. It's definitely an easy cheat code, but I'm not mad at it especially for an artist like him. It's like, you know, a hype type song. You like Playboy Cardi's like current sound, you might fuck with Nine Vicious a lot too. So part of the reason why I think that song matters is because three things what he's doing. For one, I think he's going to be very popular. I don't feel like he's going to stay in like a niche realm. He's already pretty popular. You feel me? He's not super underground or anything like that. Already pretty popular. Like I said, he signed a Thug and all that type shit. I'm not a fan of every single last song that he produces, that he raps on, because he really don't be saying nothing on the song most of the time. And the thing is with him as well, that I personally appreciate, he doesn't seem like one of the type of new young artists that's like, oh, I'm not a rapper, I'm a rock star, and I don't know all this old music from back then, I don't know X, Y, and Z. No, he seemed like, based on what he has shown, the music that he samples, the comparisons and references he might make in his songs, the song titles he might list as his song title, it seems like he does care about hip-hop. One could argue, oh, he don't care about hip-hop by how he carry it. Granted. You feel me? Granted. However, we can't really stop what's going on. We can get mad, we can protest, we can whatever the fuck. Ain't shit about to stop shit. You feel me? This little nigga here to stay, okay? I think sonically, in terms of the fact that he is producing his own music, because his type of music is focused on the production. You feel me? So Nine Vicious as a producer, oh, chef's kiss. And I feel like the average person, if they gonna recommend 3 songs, they not about to recommend a Benny the Butcher song and a Rock Marciano song along with a Nine Vicious song. You feel me? Most people gonna be like, whoa, they don't even go together. Da, da, da. And that's cool, it don't go together. It doesn't have to go together. I want y'all to open up y'all ears. You don't have to like everything that I recommend or everything that's in existence that's considered hip-hop these days. You don't have to, of course. Everybody, you can't help what you like, but you can at the same time. It's called conditioning and understanding. My goal is with this particular type of video is to allow you to understand just different sides of things. Because look, right, I'll just use this as an example in short. If Nine Vicious rapped on the same beat, the same Warehouse 4 beat, right? And let's say he rapped like Rick Hyde or he rapped like OT the Real. Same lyrics though. A lot of people, if they just heard him do that like that, they're automatically gonna be like, oh, this joint fire, da da da. Even though he not saying shit. It's a lot of like traditional rappers that don't say shit. And a lot of old heads, a lot of these legends that's on this fucking on this painting over here. A lot of them, if you listen to their music, not all of them, if you listen to their lyrics, people consider them to be like one of the best lyricists or whatever, or a top rapper because of their lyricism. It's like, oh, what the fuck are y'all talking about? Niggas is lying. It's literally about the style of rap that people choose to do that's going to dictate if someone thinks something is fire or something is trash. You gotta think too what they're making this song for. I feel like Non-Vicious, he's making this song for moshing. Like, he wants to perform this song and he want all the people in his crowd to have a mosh pit. That's what it's for, and that's fine with that. That's cool. But my point is like, just give shit a chance. If you don't like it, that's cool. But don't just write it off. Now, I feel like if you feel like a Non-Vicious beat is too much, you need to program yourself. You need to teach yourself to not be so overstimulated. It takes understanding and time to, if something like that is an instant turn off to you, it takes time to get it. And then once you get it though, this is the thing though, once you get it, you gonna be like, oh shit, I get it. This is where hip hop is right now. Some artists are maintaining structure, other artists are building. Other artists are refining their own lanes, and the ones that's building, they building their own lanes completely. As far as I'm concerned, all three of these men that I referenced have mad impact in hip hop currently, whether you peep it or not. All three of these men are creating their own ecosystems. I'll keep recommending particular songs for you to check out. And check out these artists as well, because they're all worth listening to. They're all artists that matter. It's a lot of bullshit going on in the music industry as a whole in terms of what people get pushed and what people think is only out there. So I want y'all to check out these three songs because I think you'll appreciate it. You feel me? I think you'll fuck with it. Tune in tomorrow. I got another video coming out. I'm gonna be pushing videos out a little more frequently, multiple times a week. So stay tuned. Appreciate your time. My name is Sana. If you don't know, now you know. Please subscribe and like. Thank you.